Early in September, we had an outstanding dinner in the field.
That's so cool.
You can't just sit in our country. You gotta do something. Right?
Outstanding in the Field was founded in 1999 as a radical alternative to the conventional dining experience. Rather than source ingredients for a restaurant, the founders brought the restaurant to the source. The company has done dinners in all 50 states and 16 countries. During the summer and fall, they have dinners across North America, and in the wintertime, they go to warm locales like Mexico, Hawaii, and southern US.
It's an organization that does these fantastic dinners paired with a farm out in a field. Outstanding in the Field was an event that we've been looking at doing. I've actually considered it for a while of doing it, and we've looked at opportunities when we could do it. And it's one of those events that you need to plan way in advance and get on the reservation and get the tickets way in advance. We actually purchased these tickets, about a year ago, I think, before we actually went to the event. And it had been postponed a couple of times and adjusted in dates and locations.
But Patricia, or the Global Panini, had other plans for us. Instead of Napa, it was at Everett Family Farm in Soquel, California, right next to Santa Cruz. We thought we built in enough time for the drive to Soquel, but we left about half an hour later, and I forgot something in the house, so we had to go back, and there were several accidents on the highway, plus regular Saturday and holiday weekend Bay Area traffic. So we knew we were running a few minutes late, but we didn't really have anything we could do, so we just went with it. The last few miles leading up to the farm were through a windy forest road. Upon arrival, we were greeted by folks letting us know where to park and where to head for the reception.
Hi.
I'm gonna give you some choices.
Oh, okay.
You can do a hello.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us today. What's the last name for the reservation?
And then at registration, they let us know that there was a spot to place the plates you brought. That's one of the features of this dinner is BYOP, or bring your own plates, to save on costs, I guess, and make it that much more of a unique experience. We could also leave our jackets around the same area, and they would transport all of this into the dining area later on.
Great, you guys.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
We made it with plenty of time before the reception ended, which was about 20 minutes, so we didn't miss anything. We got to taste some of the appetizers that were passed, and they were so savory. They also offered wine and cider.
Cheers.
Cherry tomatoes that
Eggplant?
are actually from here, from Everett Family Farm, and then basil as well as pumpkin seeds.
I'll try one. Small one. Oh.
Yeah, I have napkins.
Yeah.
We checked out the fancy in farm terms, and well-known Everett Family Farm stand, filled with produce they grow on the property.
Everyone, come on over. We're gonna get started.
Should we go that way?
Now it was time for a brief program. The Outstanding in the Field hosts did a quick presentation on what to expect and gave a brief history about the event and the company.
In kindergarten, let's make a nice circle, friends.
Cheers. Shiraz.
The Everett family, owners of the farm, also gave a small welcome, along with their farmers. They've partnered with Outstanding in the Field for about 15 times already. Then we were split into two groups for a tour of the farm, showcasing all the variety of fruits and vegetables they grow there, as well as some sheep. It's a very public-friendly farm.
Cheers.
This apple orchard supplies the apples for the cider that they serve during the reception. The tour ended at an open field where the outstanding in the field signature long table sat in the middle of it. And that's what we all came here for, dinner. They placed the plates at a staging table nearby, and after retrieving our plates, guests were invited to find their own seats at the table.
Oh, wow.
The restrooms, we're just moving them down. We're gonna move them down.
That's so cool.
Which was first come, first serve. Nobody had reserved seats or anything like that. You just find a spot where you like.
Here you go.
Oh, you guys.
We did get you guys because we were worried.
Not bad.
Yeah.
But this is my film side.
Okay, great.
What can we do about that?
Are you guys talking about dinner on Blanc?
Yes.
Oh.
When's the last time you did that?
No, I've never done it.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just pay a lot and then you wear white and you're like, ugh. I mean, there's
Paul
people
and
like
I
who think
sat
that-
across from each other, and our neighbors to the left were a family, and to the right were two couples that met at the reception earlier. Food was served family style in pods, which consisted of about 6 to 8 diners in a group or area of parts of the table. The complete menu for the appetizers and for dinner are in the description below, so please check those out. Although it was BYOP, bring your own plate, they did provide the utensils, glasses, and the bowl for gazpacho. Everyone enjoyed the scrumptious foods and wine pairings, and telling stories as you would with a group of strangers you might never ever see again. As the wine kept pouring, the conversations became louder and more interesting. Sometimes it was hard to hear across the table to the person you are talking with when there was a cross conversation going on from opposite sides. Everyone was having a good time, basically. As the evening went on and the temperatures began to drop with the fog rolling in, the staff handed out blankets to keep guests who weren't fully prepared, like me, warm. All I brought was my quick flip hoodie, and I thought that was going to be enough, but coming from the hot heat of Sacramento to the coastal temperature, it was a bit of a shock to my system.
It's not about the food, it's about the That makes it worth it. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys.
After all the food was served and folks getting ready to go home, the kitchen crew, including the chef, came out to greet the guests with their little spiel and a thank you.
It was such a unique experience. It was a tremendous way to visit a farm, experience what they grow and produce at the farm, tour a farm, which I always find interesting. As a farm kid, farms have an attraction to me that I enjoy the peace and tranquility, and also just the the development of a piece of property, and then to see the fruits of the work, fruits of labor from a farm, and then to get to experience that. Outstanding in the Field is a wonderful organization that pulls all of those elements together and allows folks to come together to experience the fruit of a farm, of a working farm, and actually tour it and experience it. The next level would be to actually harvest it and then watch all that process. But and a really fun experience. It's an entire afternoon, evening to do that.
What's that table for?
Are you doing tarot card reading?
On the way back to the car, you can grab your plate that the staff washed for you after dinner, which was kind of convenient. Overall, it was a fun and unique experience. All the food was absolutely amazing, expertly prepared. The ambience and energy was amazing as well. Will we do it again? Perhaps we would consider it if some friends wanted to do it as well. I mean, it does come with a hefty price tag after all. I still would recommend to do it at least once. More information about Outstanding in the Field is linked in the description below. If you like this video, please consider hitting that thumbs up button and also consider subscribing to our channel. We would love to roll with you again.